I've been wanting to get to a piece of audio here for a couple of days, but we're just so dang busy that some stuff just doesn't make the show. So when it gets bumped, though, here we are the next day. The Hawks started their preseason last night. They had their media day last week. They've had their players on their own podcast. And I wanted to play something from Trae Young for you because I think this sums up Trae to a T. This is not how Trae is portrayed nationally. In some cases, this isn't how Trae is portrayed locally. Take a listen to Trae talking about this city and playing here.
The city believed in me when I first got here. They really embraced me. Not necessarily they believed in me. I feel like I had to earn their trust. You know what I'm saying? I had to earn the city's trust. And, I mean, everywhere I go, it's like I get love. And that's kind of the love I got growing up in Oklahoma. And I felt like coming here after I've kind of earned the city's trust and almost being Rookie of the Year, like they really embraced me. I kind of felt that love. So this is forever home. I mean, this is forever home for me.
Love the answer. Now, it's not going to stop the noise because the Trae noise is always there. But he has said this repeatedly. He has said this for years. He's never played the coy game of we'll see what happens or we'll wait and find out how the contract's going to play out or we'll see what the team does around me. He's never, ever said it. Every day of the last 7 or 8 years, Trae Young has said the same thing. I love it here. I want to win a championship with this organization. Now, once you say it once or twice, you could just say it's what players are supposed to say. He keeps saying it, and he keeps saying it, and he keeps saying it. And let's be clear. The national media in some circles, not fans of Trae. Stylistically, a little flashy, doesn't win enough, he gets the blame. Locally, sometimes too. Trae's the reason that building's been full. Trae's the reason a franchise that's about as mid gets has gotten a lot of attention nationally. But let's also remember this. I say it every year. He's never played with another All-Star. Forget playing with an all-time great. Forget that. He's never played with another All-Star. So when the blame is on Trae for how they're not better, it's always been misguided. It'll never stop, but maybe this is the year that he finally gets a Jalen Johnson All-Star with him, or he now has a couple of other vets that are added. But Chucky said the same thing every single year.
Describe Trae, and you describe someone who's supposed to gripe and complain. And what do you mean? Describe Trae, NBA superstar making $40 million a year, averaging 25 a game, and they don't win enough. All right, that's Trae. In almost every case, that guy doesn't get along with ownership or management or I want out or you haven't done enough, and we hear every last word of it. I never heard any of it. I heard that he didn't like playing for Lloyd. I don't know if it was true. I heard that he and John Collins had some riff, and that was true, but it was harmless-ish.
That was so overblown.
Absolutely. Beyond, I don't know, kids fight sometimes, and so he and Collins wanted to argue over the ball. There's nothing to complain about Trae. He's been fabulous as a player.
Can I add something? He has every right to complain, and he hadn't.
He should. That's what I'm saying. It fits. If you describe Trae, his situation, he should be griping.
Every superstar who's not, I'm not going to say treated, that's the wrong word, who is not given the tools around him to have a chance to really compete, you should want out. You should absolutely. He should have 2 years ago gone, what are we doing? What are you guys doing to me here that this is what we're left with? Now, you can say the star player is supposed to make everybody better. He does. But you can't make chicken salad out of chicken bleep in a lot of cases. This year, they've made some moves, some really savvy, smart moves to build around a young roster.
Even the Buffkin thing, that he wasn't going to play, and they get extra money and the ability to G up somebody else. It's a really good move.
Let's see what else they can do with it. But for now, this roster looks like a roster that can be top 3 or 4 in the East. But I'm going to tell you, if it works, it's not because Trae is all of a sudden good. Trae's always good. It's going to be because Jalen stayed healthy and realized his all-star potential. It's going to be because Nickeil Alexander-Walker fit in beautifully along with Dyson Daniels, and you have a couple of defensive stoppers. Okongwu takes the next step. Rosh Hashanah takes the next step. That
Zinger's knee stays together.
He gives you 65-plus games, whatever the number is. Those are the things that are going to dictate whether this is a 7 seed or they can actually be top 4. Not because Trae's good. Trae's always good. Trae has never not been good. Trae now has pieces around him that can fulfill some of the things he wants to do. If I was him, I would have bitched my way out of here 2 years ago.
It would fit absolutely if he had. And by the way, it might be kind of fun this year. What was it, Luke Kennard? What's the play, Quinn? Shoot.
Gun it.
Like that's the play. You shoot. He's like, I can run that play. And then they also have a defensive lineup they can put out there.
They have some options. But think about this, too. Think of all the stars who have jumped ship way before Trae's ever even, giving you an idea that he's going to jump ship. Even breadcrumbed it. LeBron jumped ship a couple of times. Harden's jumped ship. KD's jumped ship. Paul George's jumped ship. Kawhi's jumped ship.
Paul.
They've all.
Chris Paul got the league involved to get him traded.
But he's still here. Now, it's going to be interesting what happens with Trae's future. You have to be a little careful with smaller guards as they get closer to the 30s. That's a concern. I don't know if the Hawks are going to want to max him out. They might have no choice. They might want to have some money that they can go spend on other things. But that's a different discussion for down the road. But again, he's never, even in this instance, been like, well, we'll wait and see what happens. He's never even done that. He's like, here, I want to be here.
If you go back, I think it was 5 games into the season, Anthony Davis torpedoed the Pelicans' entire year. Remember, I was like, I ain't playing. I'm not getting off the bench. You have to trade. Their entire season, he wrecked it after 5 games because he was unhappy and wanted out. Hadn't heard anything about that like that from Trae.
Here's the other thing I'll say, and I'll end it with this. You can always tell the media who aren't the biggest Trae fans, because when we're approaching a season like this, you'll hear this. A lot of pressure on Trae. See if we can get it done with this group. And it's like, well, what do you mean with this group? He's only had one really good group around him, and they went to the Eastern Finals. And every other group he's had around him has been mid to less than mid.
And if not stepping on a ref, maybe they were in the finals.
Stupid ref's foot. I want that foot. One day that foot needs to be brought to me, because that foot could have kept my team away from the finals. I need that foot. Who was that ref, and where's his foot? Gephardt?
Daryl Garrettson.
That's a great pull. Jack Neese. Just random referees from days gone by. Gephardt, I want that referee's name, and I want his foot. Which foot was it, and how do we get that foot?
Working on it.
Thank you. Gephardt always with the right answer, always working to get us the answers we're looking for.